Hello, my beautiful soul star family. Welcome to my podcast, The Spiritual Alchemist. Thank you guys for being here and joining me. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Today's episode is going to be channeling spirit for May 31st until the beginning of June 2024. This message, you guys, is going to be very different, but very special for each and every one of you. And the episode is called You Are Not Alone. You are remembering who you are. So let's go ahead and dive right in, you guys. Just to let you know, I do work as a psychic advisor and spiritual counselor. So if you need a reading, please feel free to reach out to me at 1-855-356-4000 and enter the promotion code IRIS777 for your special discounted offer. You can also visit me at pathforwardpsychics.com and Psychic Source. My name is Psychic Iris and my extension is 3493. All right, you guys, so let's go ahead and jump into this new episode. This is me just straight channeling spirit, but I keep receiving a very powerful message that you guys are not alone. You are remembering who you are at a deep soul level. Okay, so let's begin. It is time to honor your spirit, dear one. We are in the time of change and great ascension collectively, experiencing loneliness or a deep longing to connect to others in the physical world, as well as feel all of our emotions and connect on a more soul level, connecting authentically and with unconditional love and compassion. During this process of aloneness, understand, dear one, you are never alone. The Great Spirit is with you always and will never turn their back on you. Many of you collectively have been abandoned, rejected, abused, or neglected at a deep soul level. This energy you are clearing at this time. We are going through a deep spiritual purging and releasing. You are being freed from anything and everything that kept you captive for so long. You could be experiencing a deep sadness within, not understanding why this happened to you to begin with, why so many have disappointed you or brought you so much pain and sorrow. Please know, dear one, that you are processing trauma and unhealed wounds from this lifetime and previous lifetimes that were blockages, preventing you from seeing the truth of who you really are. Seeing through your own illusions and shadows of the self. This ascension journey is not meant to be easy, but rather is meant to be your own sacred journey back to who you are, your true, divine, authentic self. The lost parts or the fragmentation of your soul is being placed back together so you can be whole again within yourself. You are reclaiming your divinity back and returning back to source. We are all connected as one, but we must remember who we are and learn for ourselves who we want to become, releasing past programming, old habits and behaviors, patterns, repeated cycles. This is what I like to call devil energy that is holding us back from evolving spiritually into who we desire to become and what we want to experience in this lifetime. Many are healing and grieving their old selves at this time, spending time alone, disconnected from others to walk their own path and rediscover themselves again. Others are not happy or emotionally satisfied in their karmic relationships. They are so desperately holding on to these connections, and these connections they're in feel empty, and they no longer feel the same about these karmic partners anymore, but they're too scared to let go completely or walk away. We all need to separate from those that are no longer in alignment with this new higher version that we are becoming. We have to understand that peace comes from within ourselves first. Then we begin to experience it in others and in our external world. But we must value ourselves and not look for love or validation outside of who we are. It does not exist there. We are all connected to one another in this vast universe. There is a collective wisdom and knowledge that comes through us and speaks through us, and we are all a part of a greater purpose in this life. As human beings, we are sometimes very aware of what seems to be our aloneness. We are surrounded by crowds of people, yet we feel overwhelmed, yearning for true friendship or companionship. We yearn simply to be around others, to be seen and understood, cared for and communed with. So many of our connections lack that soulfulness that we desire and yearn for. We need to take ourselves away from the rush and hurry of society and into the world of nature, where we find the peace and stillness and the awareness that grows within those spaces. The beings of the worlds will come to you, who arise from the streams and the air and the trees, and comes to share with you the comfort of spirit. Perhaps you can take comfort from such places, to find the shelter beneath the willow tree, to sink your feet into the earth between the roots of a great tree, and in the quietness and connection, speak to spirit. Tell the hidden worlds of all that troubles you, and wait for the voices that will come and whisper their words of comfort. For you are loved, earth child, and in the stillness and the wild silence, their voices can finally be heard. Spirit loves you, beloved soul. Remember who you are and that you are connected to everything. Spirit is offering you this gift, a life-changing moment. One in which you will feel suddenly everything has changed and you will never be the same again. There is a way of seeing, feeling, perceiving the energies all about you, and this is what lies now before you. You are being offered a great gift, one which is in part destiny, in part reward, in part plea for you to receive this gift of perception, to begin to see what lies beyond the confines of the world others call real, and to become a being who understands the language of the spirit as it is expressed in the world. This gift may come in the form of visions and of knowledge, but it comes from a trusted source in ways that cascade and gather, just as they do like a waterfall. There is a sacred trust being placed in you by the beings of the hidden worlds. They ask you to be an emissary on this planet. Dear one, we come to you now and ask you receive this special gift. We ask you to know you are a chosen one, to take this gift and preserve what is sacred in the moments, great and small, of your life. Once accepted, life will change, and you will change too, in ways that will quench the deep thirst of your soul. Wow, these are very powerful channeled messages from Spirit. If you resonated with this, you guys, please feel free to engage and leave me a comment. I love you guys so much. And this is The Spiritual Alchemist. My name is Psychic Iris. Once again, you guys, I work as a psychic advisor and a spiritual guide for those that are trying to find and connect with their inner light or inner divinity and connect to God's source. If you need a reading at this time, please feel free to reach out to me at 1-855-356-4000 and enter the promo code IRIS777 to receive your special discounted offer. You must be at least 18 years or older to have a psychic reading. You can also visit me at pathforwardpsychics.com and just reach out to Psychic Iris. That's my name, you guys. And if you would like to visit me on my YouTube channel, you can check me out at The Spiritual Alchemist and my new channel, Soul Light Ascension. Thank you guys so much. I will see you in my next episode. Namaste.